Debate between Mohammed Hijab and Rabbi Shmuley. Piers Morgan knew what he was doing. He knew that it would blow up and be crazy, and that's why I got 2.3 million views. Piers, if he really wanted to control the debate, he could have just said, turn off his mic and let him speak. Okay? Alright, turn that guy's off. Turn off Muhammad's mic now and let Shmuley speak. If you really wanted to have a civilized debate. Piers Morgan is a theatrical guy. He knows what gets views, and he didn't want a serious debate in the first place. So I have no sympathy for Piers. He knew it was going to be clickbait. He knew he'd get a lot of views to have these two arguing over the Palestinian conflict and it not be constructive at all, and have them arguing about sex and the other guy talking about his son and all this other nonsense. It's ridiculous. Intelligence Squared has these actual formal debates between real experts with typically three people on each side, and they get time to speak, and then there's a Q&A session at the end where they don't yell and scream at each other. The last time they did a debate about Israel and Palestine was 10 years ago. There's a huge void on YouTube for civilized, constructive debates between two sides on contentious issues. I mean, what do we have now? We got Change My Mind with Steven Crowder, where he just, has debates with random college students and some professors. That's not filling the void. There's, I think it's good. I think more people should do it. I think more people should go to college campuses and have those debates to get people thinking and to understand both sides. And I think Crowder is generally 80% of the time conducts himself well, and other 20% of the time acts sort of like a little bit of a scumbag. But Crowder is, in general, about 80% good guy and 20% scumbag. He's not perfect, but I think he means well. A lot of people like that. It is what it is. But, I would like to start a podcast myself where I get two people on who are experts in their purported fields to debate things like gun control, to debate things, and I would like to debate too, engage in debates with other people, because on the issues that I'm well versed in, which include, gun control, climate change, foreign policy, certain foreign policy issues. I mean, foreign policy is so big that you really have to specialize in just a few areas to be an expert in anything. You can't just be an expert in foreign policy in general, because, how are you going to be an expert in South American foreign policy, Middle Eastern, Asia, Africa? It doesn't work. But on the issues I am well educated about, I will debate people. I will go to college campuses and just ask good questions and talk to medical school students about medical issues, talk to them about the lies that have been perpetuated about medicine that some medical schools still perpetuate, like salt raises your blood pressure and saturated fat is bad for you and all that. But most medical doctors receive zero training in nutrition. The most they get is like, I forget, it's like I think it's 30 to 40 hours of education in nutrition, not even a full course, unless they choose to take it in undergraduate classes. They don't want doctors to know about nutrition, and that's what I'd love to speak to medical school students about. I'd like to discuss biohacking with them, neurofeedback therapy, stuff that can cure or at least significantly alleviate PTSD, like psychedelic therapy, psilocybin, but especially stuff like ayahuasca. MDMA therapy works extremely well at alleviating MDMA. You can look up veterans MDMA therapy, and you'll see hundreds of interviews with the veterans who had PTSD or still have it, got the MDMA therapy, and now they are significantly better off, like 70-80% reduction on average in their PTSD symptoms. Some of them completely cured if the case wasn't that bad.